Hello, hello, chat! It's been quite some time. Approximately a little over 2 weeks now. My bad. Your boy's been busy. I was real busy last week hosting a show, and then I was celebrating birthdays, the good old baby shower, all sorts of fun jazz. And then yesterday I was at a wedding. I think I'm really loud right now, so I'm gonna turn myself down. But yeah! Hi, I'm excited to be back. I'm also excited to be playing some more Dream Daddy. It's been a while, and I think I forgot to set up. I did. That is my bad. My bad. Okay. We got daddies? We got daddies! Let's go! Alright, so today I think we're gonna go through all of Matt's stuff. I do plan on at some point also finishing up Damien's route, and if you guys would like to see more Dream Daddy, please let me know, and we can do some other routes. So, let's go ahead to Matt. I have forgotten what I did for his voice. That is my bad. Not gonna lie. I sent a message in the guy. Why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the top cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Amanda and I make a short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I watch the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. Who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda. The person I'm the father to and very protective of. In order to make your acquaintance, my name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Piercing blow to my ego, though. No, dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Appropriate lines from Taken. Change the subject or defend witch house. I want to see what happens if I defend witch house. Probably not the best choice, but hey, witch house is actually a nuanced form of music that many people enjoy, and I think our dear Pablo here should be proud to be making. Or technically making, since he only done the logo so far. Yeah. Also, never listened to witch house before. Yes! Matt comes up from washing dishes behind the back to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yeah. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bank. Can I just you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin latte, please. Spice latte. Classic. You? Ooh. A decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. I knew it was a bad idea. Fuck! Father, do a misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, pun's the highest form of comedy. There we go. Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty was an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Never mind. Giving it right up. Pablo gets to making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. As for as goofy as the duty is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself into her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people... Ah, shit, I can't... keep pressing the button too early! That's my bad. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? A lot of people will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more to the artist's intent, but I think it's just nice to collect records.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's cool in this day and age. We have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try and get as many of the records that I love as in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with the cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made each lesson really special. Mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around at the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsplosion. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this feels a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream. You could buy only one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Power violins, cherry blossom, camouflage summer breeze, spring creek fireball. So for me, I like 2 different types of scents. I like the more like baked good kind of smell. I've got a lot of basically a lot of baked goods and warm smellings, but I also fucking slut for what's considered quote unquote manly smells. Summer's Night from Yankee Candle. Ugh, don't get me started. So let's do Spring Creek Fireball. Ah shit, my mom's calling me. Un momento, por favor. First of all, I'm not ignoring you, Trishan. I just don't have Twitch opened. Also, hi. I think you came when my mom called me. So let me do my thing. I will find where you live. I'd like to see you try. I know where you live. I know a building and I know what number you live in. It's really easy. The only issue is trying to get in without the key fob. I will find you, and I will kill you. No. But hey, sweetie. What's your favorite ambient sound? Ooh. Howls of the Bone Chorus. Really good. However, rain. What's your dream vacation spot? Starting a new life in the Baltics. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Are the people only nice to me because they want something from me? Oh, don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it? What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Say you too when the waiter tells you... Okay, first of all, the first 3 found Laurel's parents' place without her telling me, and she was flabbergasted. Well, we know relatively where she lived, but also you've been to Laurel's. So... Oh. Well, anyways, I'd like to see you try, because I've never shown you any pictures of the outside. And, yeah, I'd like to see you fucking try. Anyways, where the people are nice to me because they want something from me. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is R.A.P. Music by Killer Mike. It sounded like you wanted to mean stuff. This album was actually produced by LP, so you could technically consider it a predecessor to all the Run of the Jewels stuff before they've been doing. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah, sounds great.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Edge and I are trying out for the UC... For the team? Valorant team. I can't believe you're saying the school type. Motherfucker, I am going to be putting this on YouTube! You bitch. Anyways, have fun. It doesn't change the fact that it's still gonna show up in chat, dick nips. Good thing I only have chat up for a little bit. I need to fix that. I don't know how to, but I'll fix that. For the time being, thank fucking God. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Hey!
My pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig. Forever by Mystery Skulls. Mystery Skulls! Still good. And Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. Kesha rings Matt up and hands back his album in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. I have to say, I have to keep holding a tissue towards my nose every so often because the air has been so fucky and dry that I've been getting nosebleeds. And it sucks. So I've got a tissue on standby. Who's the nerd? The nerd is my buddy Cass. Cass, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey, yeah.
Never experienced a nosebleed with weather, sickness, or sports. Well, I got my first one when I did color guard because I hit myself with the butt of the flag. But, like, it's been so dry, and part of it is because the skin around my nose is, like, cracking. So when it reopens, it's just blood everywhere. Not a fun time. You know it. Our third wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance. Oh, I pressed outside! I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a fight of her, I hear.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Oh, man.
Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Oh, man.
Will Vacant Veil be playing? I got hit so many times on the nose with cricket bats, footballs, both kinds, and I never experienced it. It might be a condition for me. Maybe your blood is so internal. You probably just had internal bruising and shit. Why are you hitting yourself in the nose with cricket bats?
Hey!
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, it's a bit strange to think that all those little weird musical memories. How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. The song was important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Not myself. I used to wicket keep if you know. I used to wicket keep if you know what it is. I don't. My brother, I don't know things about sports. I barely know about the sports in the US. Speaking of sports, sorry. I never got to talk about it on stream. The fucking Australians in in the breakdancing in the Olympics. Whoa! Bitch, I could do better, and I took hip-hop back in, 5th grade. And I'm white as shit. I know I can do better than that. Breakdancing me want to lie down and cry. I showed it to one of my coworkers. He's a middle-aged man, and I think that changed him psychologically, because sometimes he'll come over and do the little kangaroo jump or spin his arms at us, and it's so funny. Yeah, we altered his brain chemistry. 3 sticks behind the Batman and cricket. Ah! Oh, okay. I know what that is. I just didn't know how to name.
Hey.
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think about it, even a pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Hey.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We'd always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days? I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I can find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Sure, why not? Listen, I've done it before. I've gotten high and listened to music. It's a different experience. Listen, say no to drugs, kids, but this is before I was on antidepressants. Now I can't smoke or do edibles because it fucks with my medication. Kids, if you're gonna do drugs, don't do uppers and downers at the same time. It will fuck with your mood. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Sounds great.
I'm always got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Oh.
Okay. If it turns out it's feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
What?
Oh, here's her guy. Coming around the corner in one of those nasty, greased dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Surprised? The person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian. Damien's son. Who sent you?
Wait. What?
Cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is prove you're cool. What? I didn't know you're down or a bolt. I will cite mutually assured destruction. Look, man. We're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You've dirt on us, we've dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Let's go. Molly said you were coming. Right. Now the formalities are out of the way. Let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
It means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh my god, look here. Take this and give me 10. Oh my god. Don't forget this ever happened.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a big whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah. We should get off public property before we smoke this.
Oh.
Great idea. Send back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. Feel like I'm 16 again. Back in my day, when I smoked weed, I've literally only smoked... Usually I do edibles, but like... The 3 times I've smoked weed, actually 2 out of the 3 times it's been from a pipe. And 1 time I've done it on a crushed Mountain Dew can. I'm not proud of it, but... Listen, you make do what you make do when you're like a freshman in high school. Nobody tell my mom. Yeah, my mom's a physical therapist. Not physical, she's a respiratory therapist, and if she found out I was smoking the drugs, I would be in big trouble. She doesn't care about edibles. She just doesn't want me smoking, because it'll fuck up my lungs. Garmency is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome! Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it in for us. I plop down on the comfy leather couch and look around his place. There's a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Check Discord for what? Chat, I'm so close, don't stop chat, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, you want me to send feet pics? Why do you want me to send face, tits, ass, feet, all of them? Send pics of me? Okay, I'll take pictures. If she lets me. Oh yeah, chat, I'm going on a date tonight. Yeah, Pookie, my notifications are off when I'm streaming. I know you've seen my feet. Been there, done that. You've also seen my ass. And my tits. What haven't you seen? Why are you gonna start a foot folder? What, are you gonna send it to fucking Ryan? Anyways. Whoa. What a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It's nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I'd ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Gross. You're not seeing mine, nor my date's booty hole. Fucking freaks. I thought I gave you enough tit pics yesterday. What, do you want more now? Or you're demanding more pics? For reference, chat, I'm not actually sending nudes to friends. We're trying to help me pick out pictures for a dating profile. Could your boyfriend single and ready to mingle? I only like consent. Click the freak. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the bitnik tobacco into a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Hey.
He never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again, and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think. And I take it. Yeah, homie can't roll for shit. Well, that's... Smoke some of the gateway drug. Let's rip that golf fairway. I'm not gonna take a bite out of it. I'm saving so in case he doesn't like what I say. Rip that golf fairway. Ah! Sorry, his laugh. Speaking of dating sims, and speaking of dating, I was talking to someone on Hinge, and we were talking about the Swooning Over Pines game, and how much we love both Ford and Stanley Pines. Yes. Yes, let's do that. I like the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have gotten more potent since last time I smoked. I passed the joint to Matt and coughed a little bit. Should I be studying this much, or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh well. We can still relax and enjoy the music's over. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Could you not smell it when you opened that dime bag? No. I don't think we did. We said that it smelled like prime drugs. Plot holes. Truly. Yeah. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? We love travel bonding. Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dinky little van. It was a hard start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. That seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was. And it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew we couldn't do it forever. Long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Hey.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in. Right here. Since she was a kid, Rose had always dreamed to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad! Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Oh.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Oh.
I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Ah! Okay, I thought I clicked out of Streamlabs, but I didn't. I just clicked out of Chrome, which I need to have open because so I can read chat. I just wanted to save. Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Hey.
Okay, I thought that would be bad. I wanted to just because it's funny. Stick to your ska roots. Hey. Think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I forgot how to play. Deep Purple's always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. I want Dream Daddy crop top, but only kinky stuff is available. Killing myself. Rip. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's been a long time. Okay, if I play the classics then, does he say anything? Start playing Chopsticks. Okay, there we go. What a jam. Alright, buddy, can you tap that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, shouldn't. Come on.
Oh, man.
Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks. A song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. I forgot the eggplants! I've been assaulted by penis! Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time. I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tone filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is it one of his original works? So cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Yeah, pull that out of my night? Oh, no, I've never played those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and have so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Max is getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and fun fact, I have smoked a crouton before. Yeah, when I used to work at Panera. I used to work at a Panera, and me and my coworkers decided it would be a fun idea to smoke from a crouton. Can't say it was the best idea we had, but it happened. Don't say dumbass. We were high schoolers.
Hey.
I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. Smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for a sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. I'm hungry? No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses to the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. Spike, get down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up the sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. I can't read. Channels recommended for you. 2 girls, 1 bed. Is that a recommended channel for you? What is happening? Fun? Yes? Torque? How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he kind of got weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break on my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression. Why are you getting weird shit recommended to you on Twitch? Why? Why are you doing that? Man and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I Am a House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for a house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. Give me S rank. Yes!
You really are the king of carrot flowers.
Thank you, man. Well, it's been a long day. Just ready about to pack in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No! Nothing happened! Go away! Something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? She mad at me? I guess she wasn't before. She definitely is now. can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops the frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she'd get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading to the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? You come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey. You know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry, you're sad, but I support you 100%. Ah! I wish my dad would do this for me. We love daddy issues. Took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Is the other one? I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, a ever since she got that acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and M.P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out that Rosie M., that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's the same night they told me they were busy studying at the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely did not know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going with my own business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind. I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P., Emma R., and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators waiting for them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R., which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss! No! Yes! I know! So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and MR just glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an outrageously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh, no.
They were dating in secret for months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then... Wait, left me on red. What's that? Oh, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is still happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost my screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. That's so much more, but honestly, it's just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is everyone dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but And the art's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? I fucking feel you, Amanda. Listen, I had something similar happen. Well, kind of in the sense of being dropped off by friends, but like not in the scenario that happened. Basically, when I became a freshman in college and I had other friends that were still in high school, I was one of the only people that had, an actual job, so I couldn't go to things as much as everyone else could. And eventually people just stopped inviting me to shit because, I had to be like, okay, we have to plan this at least 2 weeks in advance so I can figure out my schedule. But anyways, Amanda, I feel you. Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. High school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people. And it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're gonna make some awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. If they can't see that, well, that's their problem. Now, keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What up, Craig? Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go myself. Will you please come with me? I love food, especially love food that's free. I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Eat that dinner! I really hope that's sweat of relief. That doesn't sound too bad. I definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? Craig's like, I kind of like him. He makes my butthole flutter. I love people trying to scam It's like, I randomly chose today to be my August blessing. Oh, 2 times your current bank balance. All you need is like screenshot of your current bank account balance with all the personal info crossed out that you don't want showing. I'm good. Listen, I'm an idiot. We know this. But I'm not that big of an idiot, right? Right. I'll be right back. I need to get myself some more water because it's hot as balls in this room. And then we can get into dinner and Roberts. So I'll be right back. Guys, I've got a special guest in my room with me. I didn't even realize you were in here, baby. Hi, Mom. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Should I turn my lights off, actually, real quick? I need them to be on. It's a good fucking day. You go, sweetheart. You can go back to sleep. Ah! I hurry up and reply, for my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. I did not change it back to the thing. I'm going to off myself. Here we go. I did it before I got any further. Yay! Yo, dude, I am down. Thank you in all caps. Craig and I decided to meet up beforehand before heading over to Robert's place. He's got that bisexual cut in his eyebrow. I forgot about that. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Yes, bro! Am I glad to see you? Likewise, man. Classy you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally is a wine seller, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he is a wine seller. I'm genuinely unsure if he's telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. And gosh, not just me. I never know. He's deadpan about everything. Usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those first two.
Bro!
But one time, I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Cass. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. I'm not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Cass, I didn't know you'd be tagging along.
Oh.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not...
Nice.
No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit.
Nice.
What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dogfighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyway, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like ossobuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leads in and whispers, Is that dogfighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Hey.
What's ossobuco? Boko. I don't know how you say it. I don't know. Did he make up that word? What is that? I'm now curious. Until I have ossobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. It's an Italian dish of braised veal shanks in a tomato sauce. It looks good. Shit, that looks real good. Damn, he's giving us fancy food. Jesus! We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here.
Hey.
I also don't have real plates. People plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets the plates in front of us on the coffee table. Honestly, I'd be down for it. Robert sets the plates on the coffee table. Still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe? Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Hey.
My God. Take another bite. The medley of flavors on this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Nice.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. For Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full, he gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Where'd you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, in hostels, whatever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs whenever I could scrap together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the waiter catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker to get the back room of Speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship?
Oh.
Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care. It's amazing. Really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This ossobuco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself. But save room for dessert. I made lemonberry Sauvignon.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. Bet I am. Oh, he totally wanted us to be a date. Listen, my back door is open, boys. I have more than one hole for a reason. He wants him so bad. He wants him so bad. Look at that tender look in his eyes. He wants him so bad. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Sauvignon was, Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's ossobuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Are you hungry? Trust me, we were hardcore third wheeling. I'm ready. I was making sure I wouldn't burp, but it happened anyways. Matt and I spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy 12 for new releases. Yeah, that's 12. On quieter days, I go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have been getting really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream-crying dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita looks really up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played the piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange he doesn't want to actually play it. It's because it reminds him of his dead wife, god damn it! Let this man grieve! You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? Sandals? They're older than I am? Vintage, some would argue.
Oh no.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I'm a loose cannon who doesn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you can totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What the? It's the trash. I promise a compromise. I propose a compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out. I guess. Come on, Dad, we gotta go! I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up upstage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Gus! I turn to see Hugo sitting at the table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open night mic always seems to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys see Matt around?
Oh.
Yeah, he's been helping out that Pablo kid with some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Hagen Vale's playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. I need to do his voice deeper. My bad. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room with a coffee spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug. Glad you can make it, yes. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome, unforgettable Vacant Veil opening the set with a selection of his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. Me too, Pablo! Sorry, there's some really hot people where I'm like, you can beat the shit out of me and that'd be so fucking hot. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
What?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bases on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They're not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. Tell them we're full. And who's filling in their spot? do it. Here, I'll say Matt, and then if he doesn't like it, I'll do it in all caps.
What?
Come on, Matt, you should play. I knew he wouldn't like it.
I don't know if I should.
I'll scream in all caps. I'll do it. I'll play. He's missing his glasses. God, he's so hot without his glasses. What are you doing? It's fine. We'll play together, and it will be hot, and it will be so fun. Ah ha 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 ha. Hee ha hee ha 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 ha. My ankle is itching.
Hey.
What? What'd you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in an hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Cass.
Hey.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unhinged thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I put it right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not! Sure as ska is generally played with the staccato notes on an upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets on fire, couldn't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by my shoulders and stares into my eyes. Hey. Thank you, Cass. I owe you big time. Can you arm me with a little kiss? Mwah. 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 I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you brought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agree to pull out my ska. No.
Whoa.
Absolutely not. I had to. Help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name's gonna be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel.
Hey.
Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. There's a bug bite on my ankle, and it itches. I'm like a fucking buffet for bugs. I get bit so easily.
Oh, man.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. Can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent you might already know and maybe have seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear old friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil! The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and a keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone! This one's called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you all to the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is the first live show. You can buy t-shirts out the trunk of my car after the show. I also like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Papa plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow. Definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre.
Oh.
Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Hey, Pablo. Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hands is much because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you while I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow. He seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Hey.
Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcop Molly from Final Fantasy XII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic, it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the Antarctic female-fronted punk rock. Antarctic, sorry. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilt the flat white stripes on my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're not dead. Thanks, Amanda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop chargers into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine! I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Hey.
Alright. Just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Cass. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to our last act of the night.
Hey, yeah.
Now, this person, who is my friend, is making a return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Cass Rat. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Cass, but you can call me by my stage name. Five Iron Freddy. The heart's in the corner. Funny, like Funny Fazbear. Horror, 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 horror. The crowd claps politely. I sit down on the piano. Keys. There's so many keys. I don't usually have this many keys. I don't like them really bright. Oh my gosh. I guess that's some stage banter. Now I have to play a song. The song's called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh god. Oh god. Hey, minigame time. No matter how disastrous this is, I'm going to make it through this whole song, and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
You special, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, singing that easy Scott tune. Unity, unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming from ya. Take a warning, if you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody Scott, beat me up, Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty. Beat me up to the Star Trek Enterprise. Piano solo. Can I get a kiss now? Doing your best deserves an F. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody Ska! Everybody Ska!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from a tune-toned heaven, Mac walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes, and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renowned energy as we, jump into the chorus.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise. I don't know the song.
Hey.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella! The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. Excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look towards the stage.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time. But it's cool to be back.
Oh.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Hey.
Who helped me be able to do this again.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. Thanks for being gay, guys! The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing. It's certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seemed excited to see him play. Oh yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Oh.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends, I decide to stick around a little longer and see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking come and see if we can ice cream. Is it okay if he sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go fun. Please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Hey. Oh!
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. Carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Oh.
We head back into the Coffee Spoon, and Matt puts some finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Oh.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Wait.
Plus,
What?
you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Oh.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out.
Hey.
He takes a deep breath.
Oh, man.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which, not exactly the best for performing live music.
Oh, man.
But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but music never came out, so I just gave up. Guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time, till tonight. What changed?
Hey,
You. Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, it reminded me of myself. I don't want anyone else to feel that bad.
Oh.
But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I don't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. It really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Oh.
glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. He doesn't smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. You're right.
Hey.
Let's go back to my place. Are we fucking?
inside. Daft Punk is playing at my house tonight.
I think that everything's set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. Mr. Crow in the driveway. Okay, kind of natural. Be cool, Cass, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. Tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they're thinking they're going to take me alive, they've got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. And, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, you would fill my heart with glee. Lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies underneath the tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I want to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! Figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? It's all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, do you want to hang out with me in the backyard a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. Follow Amanda to the back door. What? Told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So, consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here! Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Yeah. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, and the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Alright. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I need to talk to my boyfriend. I want to talk to my fellow boyfriend dad. My boy dad. My dad boy? No. None of that sounds right. I need to go talk to my boyfriend. Yes, I did. Pablo, how's your Christmas going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them a fine quality, screen printed with a logo or a visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Fucking love apple butter! Sorry, I was talking about this with my coworkers the other day, because they had no clue what apple butter was, and I was trying to explain it to them, because, God, I've not had apple butter in so fucking long. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Yes! Brian, you made it! Ha! I wouldn't pass up on good mac. So, what do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you, don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro! This is real rager. Taking our old age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Bro.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones.
Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake.
Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat?
Brian ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me so because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you.
Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Saying soon, yeah?
Dude!
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you want to do anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Cass. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned in around for finals. Me too. Scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school.
Yeah, thanks.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so...
She'll fit into college just fine. Hey.
I don't know.
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Stare at Lucien. He knows. I know. But I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in the corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell they're already deep in conversation.
Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool, you'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice?
When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days.
Flute it is.
Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda's still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow?
Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys.
I better keep making my rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, we take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared to go to college and be so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry, I swear to God, Chris, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that's enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us.
Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one together before I leave.
And, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. Such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty of more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
It would be my honor. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
I glance over at the back of the yard, where Matt has been sitting on a bench beneath their cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops.
Amanda runs off to join her friends. I guess they made up. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation's coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey, I just wanted to say that, gosh, it's coming out dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa. You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute. Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I let you handle the music playing, and music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can still organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
Oh!
That's true. You are very nice at kissing. To kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
Oh.
See, that was a good one. Hey, I've been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Man, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me, maybe I could show you some new tunes I was working on in the studio later. You know, I'm going to insist we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. Alright, and that was Matt's route for Dream Daddy. I forgot how good this game was, because I played it when it first came out. So yeah, I have fun going through Matt's route. I'll probably play this again to go through the rest of Damien's. Please let me know if you want me to do any more Dream Daddy related content, because I can and I will. So yeah, let's go ahead and look for someone to raid. What are we in the mood for? Alright, we are gonna go raid Frog Glasses. They are currently drawing themselves as plants. So yeah, I'm excited to see that, and I hopefully will be back again during the weekend. We'll see. Again, my weekends have been unfortunately very busy, so I've been streaming less, but I do want to get back into the swing of things, especially now that I've kind of got somewhat of an idea of what my life is going to look like now that I've been at my grandparents' for almost 2 months now. So yeah, I had a lovely time. Gonna skip through the rest of this real quick. Yeah! Woo! Woo! And on that note, we're gonna start the raid. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.